All right, guys, so the Element is finally on the ground. Looks pretty nice. Got the intake manifold on, new gasket for right here, like the one that separates this piece from this piece. I got the main manifold gasket. I got the throttle body gasket. I got this EGR whatever water neck gasket in, and I posted on Facebook about this bracket and this little bracket right here, that one and this one. And I had no idea how it actually went back together. Those brackets, they were just so confusing. So people posted some pictures for me on Facebook, the Facebook group, and finally got those installed. But everything is looking pretty good. I still got to put all the sensors, plug in all the sensors, I mean, in the back, but all that is pretty straightforward. Got to get the battery because the battery's in the other car, and yeah, I don't want it to go completely flat, but that's the progress on it so far. Today is May 17th, Saturday, and this was May 16th's progress. So progress has just been back to back to back, and this thing's finally an engine again. It's just not a bare looking head sticking out. Got to get engine oil, and yeah, so this is just a little update video that everything is mainly back together. There's going to be a startup pretty soon. Just got to get the oil and the valve lash adjustment and other little odds and ends, but another day of working on this thing and it'll be up and running. But yeah, all right, guys, so for today, finally gonna be just finalizing this serpentine belt, valve lash adjustment. Then it's gonna be valve cover, and then buttoning up everything like this. Like, I don't want to put the injector harness on because I kind of want it out of the way for the valve lash adjustment. But valve cover, then it's gonna be plugging more stuff in and stuff, and then the intake, and just little things like that. So first I'm going to be doing the valve lash adjustment, but I am really not sure because I've seen two styles where you put cylinder 1 and then to TDC do that, and then it's 1 3 4 2 each one at TDC. But yeah, or there's one where just this, where the cam is completely round, put that at the bottom where the roller is at, and then you can adjust from there. But yeah, I'm not sure which way to go. I'll probably end up trying that out, just rotating it until the round part of the cam is at the roller, and then adjust from there. But what does kind of suck major is that when I took off the valve train, I had unloosened all of the bolts, and so I took everything out of spec. I kind of wanted to see how it was prior to this adjustment, because they were chattery, but they weren't too bad. There were some days where it was worse, some days where it was better. It was really weird all over the place. And I heard very, very bad, like examples of the Element with bad valve lash adjustment. But I kind of wanted to see where the specs were, but oh well. But yeah, so gonna do that right now, and then pop everything on. All right, so finally got serpentine belt on, and just remembered this thing was degrading and pretty bad, so I gotta pick one up. I didn't even think about it, but $15 wouldn't be that bad. A little added cost to it. But so I have a 19 mil to the power steering pump. There's a little chart for cylinder 1, 4, 3, and 2. Or I think it's gonna be 1 3 4 2. My bad. Yeah, so 1 3 4 2. And those are the timing marks, the little lines in, one down, one up, or you could just go by the little punch marks up to the right, down to the left, and then just gonna be turning this, and then I'm gonna be going, it's 0. I think 0.8 for the intake, and then there's 0.13 right there for the exhaust. I'm actually gonna end up going 12 for the exhaust and 9. The limit is 11 to 13 for the exhaust, and it's 8 to 10 for the intake. But I'm just gonna try these out. So yeah, gonna do that right now and get this done. All right, so since I already loosened these, everything's already gonna be loose. Gonna go all the way down, then a little bit up. Have my filler gauge in there. Now what I like doing, I like backing it up. Just feel exactly where it should be. That feels pretty good. Man, this nut was all the way out. Jesus Christ, are you serious? Yeah, it was all the way out. Okay, my bad. So slide it again, back up as needed. Right there, feels good. I actually have my tool, but I can't find it right now. And that feels pretty good. All right, that's pretty good. All right, so I got cylinder number 1 intake side done. Gonna go to the exhaust and then go 3, 4, 2, just like that. And then once I'm done with that, I go back to cylinder 1, recheck it, 3, 4, 2, then it's complete. And then I can throw on everything. All right, guys, so just about wrapping up the valve lash adjustment. Just wanna touch off one huge tip that gets you perfect valve lash adjustment every time. And when you done with 1, 3, 4, 2, and then you turn it back to 1 TDC, number 1 will be perfect, number 3 will be perfect, 4 and 2 will be perfect. And how do you get those results? When you put your filler gauge in, then okay, well, uncrack the locking nut, back it out, put your filler gauge, put the screw all the way in with the screwdriver, just barely touch it, and then put your lock nut down, tighten it. And then this is the key. When it's in there, lift it up and wiggle it. If you feel any movement, you're off. So even if it does feel a little loose, let's say your filler gauge is like, oh, okay, well, it's a little loose. Stick it in. If you feel it lifting, there's obviously play. It's out of adjustment from what you're trying to do. So this one, it seemed a little bit loose. See that? Very little resistance, but there's absolutely no play. That is good to go. That is the key, is to move it up and down. Like that's already played because I don't have the thing in there. But when you have it in there and you check if there's play in there, you're gonna be out of this spec. But yeah, guys, so I just wanted to throw this little video out there, just like a little tip on valve adjustments. If you do them, then that's a good little tip. I knew about it, and I just had to think how I did it with the B series, and I'm just like, oh, okay, because it's been years since I've done this. But yeah, guys, so I'm just gonna throw this up there, and this is just gonna be a little video, just like the last one you've seen. But yeah, so if you want to see more progress on this, please like, subscribe, and comment. And yeah, can't wait to get this thing on the road.